Hello, and welcome to today's intention. Well, we got a little bit of rain. Now we could use still a little bit more. So we'll keep that rain idea going while we're creating our intention of reality. For this area, anyways. Hope for sunny skies for all those who would like sunny skies. Okay, we're going to do some inwards work right now. So if you could find a place for about 30 minutes, close your eyes, not be disturbed, that would be really great. Sitting or standing, sitting or lying down would be fine. And go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All of your cares and worries dissolve and float up away. And then take the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I'd like you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And then for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. And now we're going to bring our focus onto the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on the ankles and the shins and the calves and the knees. Any inflammation or upset in your body. Cooling, relaxing, melting, at peace. Then your upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. Then go to your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softening. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we move up to the skin of our scalp. And sometimes this is a place where tension can hidey hole. I want you to just release everything there right now, almost as if your ears could wiggle. Then move to the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then we feel all of our facial muscles melt into a pool of complete relaxation. And we challenge ourselves and see if we can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite our minds right now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we want our mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat and relax for a little while. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air today to deal with our thoughts. Envision yourself standing outside on the ground, looking up at the sky, and seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. But they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. So I want you to notice or witness your thoughts, but just let them blow on by on their journeys. Don't get engaged. Don't go on a wild ride with them. And if they do carry you away, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. This is just the process of bringing yourself back. And if you were witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than this. And we're going to explore that a little bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity where the heart is. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to feel this journey viscerally. So I'd like you to feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So let's go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open just a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift now in perception and experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. I'd like you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of existing there floating like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody's a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. Really doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And this is what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow right now, this life flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you may experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We're all one being, one consciousness, one light, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is an incredibly powerful place. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. And it's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So go ahead right now and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit. So let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do this, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I feel very light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My cells, my DNA, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. All the frequencies aligning. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then include your community. And then reach for the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. Just a matter of sending out our intentions, our frequencies. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate some feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon it into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we've felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now see yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution, living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And see this as already happened. It is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But for today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. Joy is just expanding my chest right now. I'm feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received freely. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on all the strangers' faces as I pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. So beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden then the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all falls away. We naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. And even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to be transformed into the higher resonance vibrational frequencies that are more in tune with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections, cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. What an amazing atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your wonderful reality, I'd like you to just stop for a moment, whether you're out frolicking in the cool lake or ocean on this hot summer's day, or you're maybe out for a picnic with your family, marveling at the glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. If you're out for a walk with your dog in the forest, enjoying the serenity, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all the beauty surrounding you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that is surrounding and supporting you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I'd like to connect with a little gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons that I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with energy and light and healing and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take your amazing intention of reality and build it up as an energy ball in your centers right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. Build up that energy, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love, light, and healing and energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes and just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being with a single conscious breath of intention at any time. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand. And eventually we won't even have to put effort into it anymore. We become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in alignment with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in this way through intention. So exponentially by magnitudes. So thank you very much for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Have an excellent rest of your day. Whenever you can, try to sneak in a single conscious breath of intention. Help you come back to this reality as often as possible. And then we'll see you again for tomorrow's intention. Have a great night.